Lovelies, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you will be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVP. Alright, lovelies, let's dive into today's video.
So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys because I found this super educating concerning the $750 that is actually, causing commotion on the whole of internet. This brother decided to, trash it down and give exact explanations of all of the controversy. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Example, when you're American Last and they only give you $750 if there's a natural disaster that happened, because they have depleted the FEMA fund of $1.4 billion that was given out to illegal migrants for shelter and food and resources, just like we keep saying.
Dude, what? How? How? Are there this many of you right now? You guys are unreal.
I need somebody to tell me, where are they breeding these rocket raccoons with the glizzy of white supremacy firmly lodged in their throats? Seavest Garden here is just the latest of the rocket raccoons spreading misinformation and letting us know they have no clue that government has 3 branches because they need a schoolhouse rock lesson. And guess what? Let's get it. And before we start, understand, I don't expect this rocket raccoon to understand anything I'm about to talk about because they choose to be who they are. The ad hominems in this video are for them. The education is just because I can. Let's get it. I'm going to talk about what Kamala Harris actually said about the $750 and what she said after that nobody is talking about because they're stupid. But before we get there, we're going to take this detour through Schoolhouse Rock. For those people who don't understand, we have 3 branches of government and what their functions are. Yeah, let's get that first out the way. So we have the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. And we're not going to really talk about the judicial branch right now. We're going to talk about the legislative branch and the executive branch. This is the executive branch and some of its responsibilities. And this branch is where you will find the president of the United States. Do you see anywhere here where it talks about, I don't know, appropriations of monies? Yeah, do you see that here? You know why? Because the legislative branch controls federal appropriations. In other words, in Schoolhouse Rock terms, the legislative branch controls the purse strings of the government. They are the ones who approve money for budgets for the different agencies and oversees that distribution. Got it? So the money that FEMA has, they get from legislative appropriations. Now, the thing about government appropriations are that they're public knowledge, and you can go to government websites and find out exactly what Congress has allocated and why. And the why is important because you can't spend this money except on what Congress appropriated it for. And Congress appropriated $640.9 million. That's million with an M. And that's relevant. Stick with me. For the purpose of SSP allotment and SSP competitive allotment, A and C. And they can't spend that money on anything except that fact. Now that's 640.9 million with an M. Stick with me here. Now, the Shelter and Services Program, the SSP I was talking about, is a completely separate appropriated grant program that was authorized and funded by Congress and is not associated with any way with FEMA disaster-related authority or funding streams. Now, Congress just passed a temporary CR to keep the government funded until December. And noticeably missing from that bipartisan agreement, which was passed the day before the hurricane made landfall in Florida, was billions of dollars in additional funding for FEMA Disaster Relief Fund. But appropriators said the deal instead allows for the agencies to use the fund's resources faster for disaster response for the duration of the stopgap measure, which will be in December, allowing FEMA to draw from roughly $20 billion with a B, starting October the 1st. FEMA actually has a website where you can go look all of this up for yourself without sounding stupid. So let's get to this $750. Here's the rumor literally being addressed on the FEMA site. FEMA will only provide $750 to disaster survivors to support their recovery. That is false. The $750 is one type of assistance that is often approved quickly after you apply. It is serious needs assistance, which is $750 to help you pay for essential items like food, water, baby food, breastfeeding supplies, medication, and other emergency supplies. Whether you like it or not, you have to apply for these services. FEMA is just not walking through the neighborhood handing out $750. And it is not the only service. There are other forms of assistance that you may qualify for to receive once you apply for disaster assistance. And you all totally just left that out of what Kamala Harris actually said.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met, such as food, baby formula, and the like. And you can apply now for anyone who's watching.
That is what was actually said about the $750 being immediate needs money for those items, and it was part of the assistance that FEMA was providing. See, nobody is rebuilding a house at this time in a disaster zone. There are still impassable roads and conditions are not safe. So what are you talking about that FEMA is not providing more assistance when they're just talking about the $750 cash assistance that they will be providing instantaneously? But also in that same speech, she said the following.
FEMA is also providing tens of thousands more dollars for folks to help them be able to deal with home repair, to be able to cover a deductible when and if they have insurance, and also hotel costs. Today I'm also announcing that the President has approved the Governor's request for 100% federal reimbursement of local costs. And Mayor, as you have pointed out, the burden to local governments, including the state government, is pretty immense.
There is something about the glizzy of white supremacy that lodges itself so firmly in the back of the throat of these rocket raccoons that it affects their ability to do research and to hear. They just run with whatever talking points Master gives them. Now, you make sure you take this Schoolhouse Rock lesson from today and find your local bigot, racist, or rocket raccoon and shove it down their throats. Y'all have the day you deserve. Peace.
Like, seriously, lovelies, this $750 thing has actually taken on the whole of internet. People are reacting to the fact that this relief is something that is so small. A lot of people are saying that the actual amount that was given out or that was approved in order to help these people that got themselves involved in the hurricane, like the money is being diverted to helping illegal immigrants. Like a lot of people are complaining, people are not happy with the fact that $750 is something that people shouldn't agree on. But the point is, this thing has a two-way thing. It was said that you guys heard what she said, that it's just something to give, like a quick stuff to give for people who might need an immediate needs, like maybe food, or like children foods and all of that, baby foods and all of that, and every other thing, like something that you can hold on to first to survive. It's not as if it's something that you will be giving and okay, it's all forgotten. I think she meant, or maybe the way at which this our brother have explained it actually means that this is the money that you are meant to be, like you just have to hold this money first to get your immediate needs before the actual price or the actual money will be given to you. But people are not taking it funny. People are not being patient about it. People just want these people to come out in the public with crowded people giving up money individually. And a lot of people are also complaining with the fact that okay, they were told to apply for these loans or apply for this grants and this money, which is not supposed to be. But the thing is that I also think maybe a lot of people are like, when people apply for it, what if you don't have maybe internet or a phone to apply for these grants or for this money to be given to you for your immediate needs? People are complaining with the fact that it's not a good idea telling them to apply. Just go there, share the money and let them buy food and all of that. But in a second thought, you wouldn't expect these people to actually go out there with money in their bags and keep giving people and keep giving people. And there's a woman I saw on her platform talking about how she has applied for it and she got the loan, the money, the 750, and she's still trying to apply again. And there are so many NGOs that also do this. There are so many platforms that you can also apply and get this. I don't know. I know that people are just confused. People are trying to survive. A lot of people are actually out there, they just want to survive no matter what. But the thing is that I think there is a way at which the government works. I think again that these people will not come out like with all of this cash with them and start distributing it face to face. But I think there is also a measure to follow in order for you to get your hands into this money. Like the way at which this brother explained it, I totally understand how the protocol is being followed in order to have a successful distribution of this cash. But the thing is that this does not really suit well for people. People are like, okay, why not maybe grant them a hotel, a house, advocate a house. Like I think this thing is just one step at a time. But the fact remains that a lot of people are mistaken, trying to like tell people that okay, this money is actually they've given this money to all these immigrants, undocumented illegal immigrants, instead of actually for giving these things or this money to the individuals first. And I totally understand from that perspective, because you will have to first of all remove whatsoever in your eyes before trying to remove whatsoever in someone else's eyes. So if people are actually coming out to yell, to pour out their frustration, is still understandable, because a lot of people cannot even hold it anymore. People are losing, people that losing their life, their property, their businesses. So they can just come out and say whatsoever. But then again, for this I think for this government to actually have a successful distributions of all of this, they have to do things accordingly. So this is just where I see all of this. Correct me if I'm wrong. You could just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. If you feel that the way at which they are distributing this does not really suit well, you could just leave it in the comment section. If you feel otherwise, you can also leave it in the comment section, because at this point what people need is just a means of survival, no matter how it is. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. If you've not subscribed, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next.
Do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like this video, share, leave your thoughts, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.